Well guys, today is going to be one of the busiest days I think that I've ever had since I opened the business. It's just ridiculously crazy. We'll just leave it at that for now. My first job today is again across a bridge. So again, I'm going to show you bridge footage. So here we go. High speed bridge footage. Oh, this is such a pretty piece of property here. It's right across from a lake too. So first appointment of the day is done. This is one where originally I was supposed to be coming out here to do a diagnostic on one vehicle. Oh, it might have been fuzzy. I can't show you guys my debit card number. I'm sure that a lot of you are okay, but never want that getting into the wrong hands. It might take them the last $10 I got. So anyway, very pretty out here. And that's not what I was saying. I was originally coming out here for a diagnostic. Then at the last minute meaning 11 p.m. last night, I got a text saying that, oh, and instead of the diagnostic on this vehicle, I need you to start pulling the engine on this other vehicle. So, obviously I hadn't planned on that. Obviously that's going to take more than 2 hours, so. So we're done with that for today. We'll revisit this one here at another time. And now I gotta go to the dealer and get a part and go to this person's house and put the part on from yesterday. And then from there we have another appointment to go out and hopefully fit in today. And then I've got 2 other cars that I need to put 2 different components on and hopefully get those done today too. Oh, it's crazy. So here I am picking up a part at Volkswagen. They were supposed to have both of my parts. They only had one. They got the other one today, but they lost it. So that means I have to go out of my way to another dealership to acquire said part. And I told these guys, I said, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to leave and you're going to find it. So first job of the day is done. I stopped by the dealer and I got parts. They lost one of the parts. I went to the other dealer, I got those parts. I got to this job, I got this job done with those parts. And now I'm headed, I gotta head back to the house and I gotta grab something for this next job. But be doing this next job at 5 o'clock. So I'm working late tonight. Working a little overtime, a little OT, a little after hours. A little get her done. Well, I told you guys I was working overtime. The sun is setting. This is a power steering hose that I'm replacing here. It goes from here, there, and then it goes back down there. You can imagine how much fun that is. How much fun I'm not having right now, but I'm getting it done because that's what I have to do. It is dark now. But we're done. Oh my gosh. What a crazy, crazy day. So how was your guys' day? Did you have a good day or was it a bad day? Did you try to make it a good day? I will say that today is actually more challenging than what I've let on. This power steering pump that I just did not want to purge. It didn't want to burp. And yeah, I think I got everything too. I hope I got everything. If I didn't, then I will have lost a tool and I'll know where to come to find them. Okay. Whew. Wow, I'm dirty. I shouldn't be on the couch. I'm dirty. And it's cold. Okay. And it's time for COC. How was your day?
It was really boring today.
Oh. Speak for yourself. We had a chicken thing.
Oh yeah,
a chicken
it wasn't
thing.
terribly boring. I guess there was some excitement. Not good excitement.
Yeah. Runty.
Runty has a sore left leg or foot, and she's hobbling. So I brought her in the house.
Another reason why I should give you a camera.
And I put her in the sink, and I washed her feet, and then I inspected them, and there's nothing wrong. And then we sat together on the floor with a towel for a little bit, and she just hung out and made little noises. And
Aw, I wish I could have been here to see that.
And then I put her back outside, and she's okay. She just is hobbling. I don't know what she did.
Huh. Maybe she was up to no good.
I don't know.
Alright, well, we'll keep you updated on Runty. Okay, COC, Mr. Woodrow. We have our furnace automatically go into eco mode at 2200 hours. That's 10 p.m. for you standard regular time people. The furnace won't turn on until the temp gets below 14 Celsius, which is 57 degrees Fahrenheit, and keep it at, you know, we have kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
We have the programmable thermostat too, and it helps. Emerald Gypsy Heart, there's more homelessness in Washington than here, which is New Orleans metro area. Homelessness in Washington's climate is less harsh unless there's snow. I have a dear friend who basically chooses to live in her truck nomadic style. She's been homeless a majority of her adult life, mostly because she can't hold down a job, and she's nasty on multiple levels. That's nasty.
That does not paint a pretty picture.
No, it doesn't. Bob Ross would not be pleased. Ben Massey, nice dog human. Phoenix, yesterday. Joseph Blau, hello Hellions. Hi Joe. Flying Dutchwoman, thanks for answering my question. Would it be a useful tool so that the mechanic shops don't rip you off? Unless you know about cars, I would say no. Because you just don't know. If you don't know how the systems interplay with each other, if your device said mass airflow sensor, not out of range, but I guess it could be out of range, but something along those lines, but you had a vacuum leak, well, you wouldn't know that they correlated together because unless they explained it to you, but I don't know. I would say no, probably still. Ben Massey, yes, I agree. The possibility of dirty things and or people if unnerving, and you definitely don't want to appear to approach or trespass on their area. I think our opinions line up. Thanks. You're welcome. I believe they do. Oh, excuse me. You guys didn't hear that, but just had dinner. It was good. You didn't think it was good. Oh, no, it didn't.
No, I wasn't impressed. Tried a new recipe and it's not going in the save that for later file.
What if you did it the way that you thought you should do it?
It might be marginally
better,
maybe.
I liked it. I thought it was fine.
It reminded me of something you make when you like turn 20 and you just move out and you're like, yeah, look what I made. It didn't.
It was almost like a
do well.
chicken hamburger helper, chicken
in
helper
a way,
or something kind of.
It was a chicken. It was
like
pasta,
a chicken,
but I found it too heavy and the chicken didn't cook properly.
And see, the instructions told her to do it a certain way. And the funny thing about it is so many people will post in comments about that, or even at your job, if somebody comes up to you and says, I'm having a hard time doing this, and it's like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this. Half hour later, they come back up to you and say, yeah, it didn't work. Well, did you do this, this, and this? No, I did this, this, and that. Of course it didn't work! Anyway, she followed the instructions and it still didn't work.
Against my better judgment, I was like, no, I'm going to do what the recipe says. And I did what the recipe said, and I was like, oh my god, this isn't working. And I should have gone with my gut.
Halloween for Angie, you are right. I was getting worried about you too, but it wasn't just Troy, it was you also, because I think of us as a good friend to this point and all the Hellions.
Oh, with the
vlog being late.
Right.
John 911. People who panhandle will make more than you. I watched the news once a while. The wife drove up to drop herself off so her hubby can drive away in their brand new fully loaded Escalade, and the news people followed them to their $300,000 plus house, tax free, make you richer faster. I'm sure that probably happens, but I think it happens less than what we think it does. I mean, I've seen bums on the side of the street have cardboard signs and it says, "Won't lie, wants cigarettes, beer, and weed." And people are more willing to hand them money because they're being truthful. So, I don't know. Bren, I have a huge head. The masks I bought look like... I have a huge head, and the masks I bought look like thongs on my face because they're stretched out.
all over my hands.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
It's not my birthday. You can have it back.
Wow. Pinky the cat, I meant to share this news. It happened a couple Sundays ago. Woke up to no heat in our apartment, which is steam heat, and there was a strange smell in the hallway. To make a long story short, the electrical fuse box started on fire and shut down, so no lights or heat for 4 hours. The landlord had a fix. It was scary because if the fuse box wouldn't have shut down, it would have been much worse. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Goodness and gosh. That's goosh.
Gush?
Gush. Oh my goosh. I'm glad that you're okay, and everybody else is too. Wow. Scary. Final comment of the night, Bren. I have a huge... Oh, wait. No, I already did that one. How did I already do that one? Make sure I got everybody. Oh, the Grinch. Yep, it snowed here also. It's terrible when Troy's pen is cold. Cough, cough, LOL. Now is Troy a lord 2 times, or 2-timing the Time Lord? Oh my goodness. Inquiring Hellions want to know. And, aloha Laura. If someone has glasses and want a mask, they can go to their local big box store and get some thin jewelry wire, cut a small slit in the top hem, and put it in there, and voila.
Voila!
Oh, wow. And I have been homeless before. Wow, really? Lucky for me, I had a car, so I had a roof over my head. I used to climb into fountains for change to go buy some cheap 50-cent lunch meat packets to eat. I'm a big fan of the new tiny house villages for homeless that need help getting back on their feet. I wish I had that for myself. I think more tiny home communities for the homeless should be a thing. I wish Birmingham would do it. It's easy for people to judge the homeless and assume they are all junkheads, but that is not the case for so many, though sometimes the depression of the situation does lead some to turn to alcohol or drugs. And yeah, I can't speak from experience, so thank you for letting us know that. That's, it gives me, what's the word I'm looking for? It makes me happy to know that people can get themselves out.
Yeah.
That it's not just a bunch of, drug addicts and people that aren't right in the head that are out there. And especially now with everything that's going around and so many people losing their jobs, I know that it's going to be an epidemic during the pandemic. And it's not going to get better anytime soon, but I just hope that everybody's makes it through okay. All right. Okay. On that note, happy haunting. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
You always say happy haunting, and I always wonder if any of the new people that come are like, why does he call us Hellions, and why do you say happy haunting all the time? Because it has nothing to do with anything they say.
I know. It's just something that we say. Is there anybody out there that doesn't know I mean, I'm sure that you guys probably don't, or some of you probably don't, but we used to do Halloween like all the time, every day, a long time ago, and all of you guys are Hellions because it used to be, the channel name used to be Halloween Hellmouth, so you guys are our Hellions, and that's just something that I've
And Hellmouth was the name of your haunt.
yes, and yeah, and happy haunting is just something that we would say because we're Halloweeny people. Okay, that's it. Again, happy haunting. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.